got dry mouth. No. My first recommendation is this mouthwash right here. You can get it for a couple dollars at your local dollar store or drugstore. It's called Lavorus. I'm not really exactly sure how to pronounce it, but it's a moisturizing mouthwash. And it's for dry mouth, and it has aloe and natural mint in it. Right here it says no alcohol, which is good because you don't want to dry your mouth out even more. So it's a pretty big bottle. Let's see, the ounces, 18 floor ounces for just a couple bucks. You can't beat that. It looks like they've been around for more than 100 years. And directions for adults: rinse and gargle with a half fluid ounce for about 30 seconds and spit out. It says do not swallow this. You're not supposed to swallow any kind of toothpaste or mouthwash anyway. So whenever you're gargling with anything or rinsing your mouth out, make sure you spit it out. Don't ever swallow. This is actually made in Canada. You guys can see that right there. But it is sold in the US, so it's pretty easy to get. Now, my next product, next item that I recommend is biotin. Now, I do recommend this because it does work, but for me it has a strange aftertaste. Not really sure. It does have a mint aftertaste, but it kind of, I really can't say what the aftertaste is, but it's kind of strange. It only lasts for a couple minutes, if that. Once you get something to drink, like water or juice or something, it'll bypass this weird aftertaste from biotin. So, and it says recommended by dentist. This is 8 floor ounces, and this is about $5 to $6. Maybe cheaper where you're at, maybe more, depending on which state you live in. And this should have the same directions as the other one that we just previously looked at. And this is made in Canada as well, so. And I'm looking for the directions on this. Here it is. Directions: adults and children over 12 years of age. It says use 15 milliliters, approximate 1 tablespoon, rinse for 30 seconds and spit out. So it's exactly like the other one. You rinse for 30 seconds and then spit out. And it says you can do it up to 5 times per day. So, and your symptoms of dry mouth persist, do not swallow. Yeah, if you keep on having a dry mouth, then you want to talk to your doctor, of course. Okay, let's go on to the next one. This one actually isn't for dry mouth, but I wanted to recommend it because, number one, it's a huge bottle. It's a liter, and I believe I purchased this for $5. It's, it's for whitening teeth and stuff like that. Of course, we're not really whitening our teeth. We can be whitening our dentures, so it might help with the stains. If you're a smoker or drink lots of coffee or something, it could help with that. I haven't necessarily soaked my dentures in this, so I'm not really sure. But I use it as a mouthwash here and there, and I like it because it's alcohol-free. And this is by Reach, the same company that makes the toothbrushes. And this is also mint flavor. So let's see on the back here. Back and steady. Adults and children 12 years of age older, use twice a day after brushing your teeth or dentures. And swish 10 milliliters and rinse between your teeth for 1 minute. So you want to rinse with this for 1 minute. But again, this is not to moisturize your mouth. This is just a good mouthwash that is alcohol free. Okie dokie, next one. The next one is this one. This is one of my favorites. Now I actually mentioned this in one of my earlier videos. that I prefer this, but it is pretty pricey. It's around $12 to $13 in my local drugstore. I'm not exactly sure what it would be in yours, probably about the same. It's TheraBreath, and this is especially good if you have sinus problems, you know, where you're allergic to pollen, or you just got plain old sinus issues. If you've got, you know, nasal, you know, got dripping in the back of your throat or anything. I necessarily don't have bad breath, but I do smoke once in a while, so nobody likes cigarette breath. So this is a really good mouthwash, and it doesn't burn. See, no burning, dry mouth. It does help relieve dry mouth. Oh, can't tell if it relieves my dry mouth. I want to say no, but it does clean really well. There's no alcohol or artificial flavors or colors. It is clear. 16 fluoro ounces, and it roughly runs around $12 to $13. I do recommend this one. Stops morning breath. Well, that's a good thing. Okay, let's see. It's made in the US. And this one says rinse mouth about 1 minute with a cap full. Gargle with another cap full for 30 seconds to clean your throat. I do that. Wait 5 minutes before eating. Yeah, I would wait 5 minutes before eating as well, because usually when you gargle, you don't usually go and grab something to eat. It's kind of like that old, like, don't brush your teeth or use a mint mouthwash and then go drink a glass of orange juice. That's just, ugh, gives me shivers. Okay, now I am done with showing you guys mouthwashes. This was the first one. If anybody is interested, biotin. We have the Reach, Focus, and then lastly the TheraBreath. Now, stay tuned, because I have some other things I want to talk about gum pain. I found some really good products to help with pain with gums while wearing dentures. All right, stay tuned. Back. Okay, first one I want to talk about is my favorite, and this is Coracaine. It's very tiny initial tube, but you don't need much for it to work. Okay. Denture ointment. It's made specifically for dentures. Okay. Clean and dry your denture well. Talking about your palate or horseshoe area. Okay, and then you are going to, this is not a used tube, so it still needs to be open. You take this pointy tube, and when you unscrew that, you would pierce the top of the tube and use what you need to. Now, basically, you would take your lower dentures, and you would take, if this is open, you would just put a little bit here, or you can just rub this directly on your gums. Okay, here's the directions. Now it says do not focus, do not use if allergic to benzocaine or any other ingredients in this product. So, active ingredient, 16% benzocaine, which is a type of lidocaine. Soothes tender ridges while providing positive retention during adjustment period, basically when you're new to dentures. This is my #1 favorite at the moment. I haven't found another one other than pure lidocaine, which you cannot get unless you're at the dentist office. So, this is my favorite. Focus, mister. Okay. Next, as pretty much everybody knows, these are pretty common ones. This is Benzodent. It's basically the same thing. This is 0.25 ounces. tube's pretty small, but like as the other one, you don't use that much of. This is made for dentures and braces, so people use them for braces to relieve the sore spots that they cause as well. Oh, guys. So let's see here. This one runs about $5 to $7. This has got benzocaine in it as well. Please do not use if you have a history of allergy to local anesthetics, such as procaine, butadiene, benzocaine, or any other cane, such as lidocaine or novocaine. So if you're allergic to those, you do not want to use this one or corticaine, the one I was just mentioning. Okay. That would be my second recommendation. My next one would be Orajel. Okay, yes, they do make a triple medicated benzocaine. See, they all have benzocaine in them, which is a type of lidocaine to relieve oral pain, and it helps prevent infection because it's got an antiseptic in it, so that means it will most likely burn. Okay, any kind of antiseptic usually burns because it is cleaning, so astringent to help protect sores from irritation. Okay, this is a gel. This one runs around $3 to $5, maybe $6, just depending where you're at. Okay, and again, this is in a small tube. This has benzocaine, zinc. This also contains zinc as the oral astringent. Okay, this is 0.125 ounces. That is a gel. Next up on the list is this one. This is from Iodent. They also make cleaner tablets for dentures. Okay, this is for cold and canker sores, denture and gum irritations, or toothaches. Okay, this is 20% benzocaine. So, and this one's the cheaper of the three, or the cheaper of the four, excuse me. So this one's like the Orajel. So we've got 20% benzocaine in this Iodent one. How much benzocaine in this one does it say? 20% in the Orajel. Let's compare to that one. Let's put this one. This one's 20%. So they all have about the same, which is 20%. Focus, focus, focus. Is it not going to focus today? Okay, it's not being nice. They all got about 20% benzocaine. Actually, the corticaine, I actually looked at the ingredients real quick because it wouldn't focus. Let's see if I can show you. It's 16% benzocaine. So this has got the least amount. But in my opinion, this one works the best. So most dentists, after your extractions are done, usually they will give you this in your take-home bag after your extractions and your immediate dentures are put in, if that's the route that you went. So you might have already tried this, but if you haven't, that's got 16% in it, and then the others have 20%. So it's just up to you on which one works the best. Some things work differently for others. You know, just like this might work good for your neighbor, and then it might not work good for you. So it just depends on which one relieves the the soreness in your gums. Also, everybody knows to, ice water helps alleviate the pain on your gums. An ice pack, anything cold, sitting that on your, your skin, but you always want to put a towel. I cannot stress this enough. If you've got an ice pack, try not to put that directly on your skin. It will burn the skin, okay? Once it gets cold. Anyways, even if you can suck on an ice cube, that would help. Frozen pops, when I first got my dentures, frozen pops helped. But that's a whole nother video, because this one's already long and you guys are probably like, come on lady, hurry up. Okay guys, well, just wanted to give you an update, and these are just a few of my favorite things, and I hope everyone's having a great day, and I will keep you guys updated in a couple days with another video. See you later.